Within the past month, I have been making videos about the state of Florida trying to purchase a piece of land, which is only 4.4 acres, for $83.3 million. Now, the person who actually purchased it back in 1916 or 17, whatever the case is, they only paid $8 million. That person's name is Robert Goodray. Now, Robert Goodray is a freaking political operative in the Republican kind. He gives a lot of money to the Republican Party, including DeSantis, Trump, Ashley Moody. Now, there is ethical concerns over this land deal. Now, newly released public records reveal that the lobbyist that actually represents Robert Goodray wrote and delivered that proposal that led the Florida controversial $83 million land deal, a deal that bypassed normal safeguards and far exceeded the conservation land prices. If I remember correctly, in my last video, I think the appraisal price was only like $10 million. Now, the reason that I want you to follow the story is because I need you to see how the Republicans actually work. They have a bad habit of projecting when they're actually doing the misdeeds. Now, the lobbyist is Red Odosky, and he is working for the Point Resort LLC. That is Robert Goodray's company. And he hand delivered a draft budget language to an aide for Senator Jay Trumbull, and he's in Panama City, directing the state to buy the land. The company's owner, which is Robert Goodray, the Louisiana businessman who actually bribed his own governor back then, who is no longer in office, and he actually went to jail, I believe. He was actually indicted. Um, is a huge political donor to Governor Ron DeSantis and Attorney General James Upmeyer, both of whom later voted to approve this deal. This proposal even allowed the state to rely on appraisals commissioned by the seller. So they had an appraisal by the seller, not an appraisal that the state picked out. A move that experts says inflated the cost and violated the spirit of Florida's transparent land buying rule. No kidding. Let's go on. I'm giving you the breadcrumbs. Guidry's company bought the land less than a decade ago for $8 million, yet the state paid more than 10 times that amount. Is that fair? No. Once again, I said a real appraisal has it at $10 million. Now, adding to these ethical concerns, the Okaloosa County Commission Chair Paul Mixon, who recently praised this land purchase, has recently received $8,000 by Robert Goodray and his business. Oh, they're so unethical. And believe it or not, the purchase drew strong criticism from Republican and conservative figures who said it misused conservation funds and ignored long-standing priorities. Can you believe that the CFO actually voted against the deal, citing it an excessive cost? Now, formal officials and conservation experts condemned the process as a clear breach of transparency and integrity, accusing state leaders of diverting wildlife corridor funds to benefit a political donor. Like I said before, this is to wash his back because he has been so good to the Republican Party. It's so damn obvious. Now, despite being presented as a state park expansion, the party will instead be managed by Okaloosa County, not the state park system. Look at that. Is that enough breadcrumbs for you? You guys have a blessed night.